Welcome to the second episode of this series. Today, we'll delve into ISO 26000, an international standard guiding social responsibility, SR practices. This presentation equips you with an understanding of its core principles, its purpose, and how it can empower your organization to operate responsibly and sustainably. What is ISO 26000? The ISO 26000 was published in 2010 by the International Organization for Standardization. ISO 26000 is a guidance standard, not a certification standard like ISO 9001. It offers recommendations for organizations of all sizes and industries to integrate social responsibility practices into their operations. Unlike ISO 9001, it doesn't set strict requirements, but rather encourages organizations to consider their social responsibility and contribute to sustainable development on a global scale. Core subjects of social responsibility. At the heart of ISO 26000 lie 7 key subjects that encompass the essence of social responsibility. These subjects offer a comprehensive framework for us to critically evaluate our organization's impact on society and the environment. Let's delve into each of these subjects and explore how they translate into actionable practices. Organizational governance. This subject emphasizes transparency, ethical behavior, and accountability in decision-making. How can we ensure our leadership fosters a culture of openness and ethical conduct throughout the organization? Human rights. Respecting fundamental human rights throughout all our operations is paramount. This includes not only our treatment of employees, but also extending that respect throughout our supply chain. Can anyone share an example of how their organization works to uphold human rights within its operations? Labor practices. Here, we focus on ensuring fair treatment of employees. This encompasses fair wages, providing safe and healthy working conditions, and respecting workers' rights. What initiatives are currently in place to ensure employee well-being and fair treatment within your organization? The environment. Minimizing our environmental impact and promoting sustainable practices are crucial aspects of social responsibility. How can we leverage ISO 26000 to guide our organization towards more environmentally conscious practices? Fair operating practices, upholding fair competition, combating corruption, and promoting responsible marketing are all essential for ethical business conduct. Can you think of any examples of how fair operating practices are currently implemented in your organization? Consumer issues. This subject highlights the importance of ethical treatment of consumers. This includes providing accurate product information, ensuring product safety, and engaging in responsible marketing practices. How can we ensure our organization prioritizes ethical consumer practices throughout the customer journey? Community involvement and development, contributing positively to the communities where we operate, strengthens our social fabric. What initiatives or programs are currently in place to foster positive community involvement for your organization? By actively engaging with these core subjects and fostering open discussion, we can gain valuable insights into how ISO 26000 can guide our organization on a path towards greater social responsibility. This framework empowers us to become not just successful businesses, but also responsible members of the global community. Benefits of using ISO 26000. Implementing the principles of ISO 26000 isn't just about doing the right thing. It's a strategic investment that can yield significant benefits for your organization. Let's explore the ROI, return on investment, you can expect by embracing social responsibility. Enhanced brand reputation. Consumers are increasingly drawn to brands that demonstrate a commitment to social responsibility. By aligning your practices with ISO 26000, you can build trust and cultivate a positive brand image, leading to stronger customer loyalty. Improved risk management. proactive consideration of social and environmental issues helps you identify and mitigate potential risks before they escalate. This can save your organization time, money, and reputational damage down the line. Increased stakeholder engagement. Stakeholders, including investors, partners, and communities, value organizations that operate responsibly. By adhering to ISO 26000 principles, you can strengthen relationships with these key stakeholders, fostering collaboration and mutual success. Attracting and retaining top talent. Today's workforce, particularly millennials and Gen Z, prioritizes working for companies that value social responsibility. By embracing ISO 26000, you can create a more attractive workplace, making it easier to attract and retain top talent. Fostering innovation. ISO 26000 can spark innovation that addresses social and environmental challenges. By integrating social responsibility into your core values, you can encourage creative solutions that benefit both your organization and society as a whole. Access to new markets. Some markets prioritize social responsibility in their procurement practices. Aligning with ISO 26000 can open doors to new business opportunities and expand your market reach. In essence, ISO 26000 provides a valuable roadmap for navigating the social responsibility landscape. By following its recommendations, you can not only become a more responsible organization, but also achieve a strategic advantage in today's competitive marketplace. Implementing ISO 26000. ISO 26000 is not a certification standard, but organizations can use it too. Although ISO 26000 doesn't lead to certification, organizations can leverage it in several ways. They can use the standard's guidance to conduct a self-assessment of their social responsibility practices. This self-assessment can then inform the development of a social responsibility policy and the integration of SR principles into existing management systems. Additionally, ISO 26000 encourages organizations to report on their social responsibility efforts to stakeholders, fostering transparency and accountability. Building a strong foundation documentation for social responsibility. While ISO 26000 doesn't require extensive paperwork, establishing a solid documentation system is crucial for effectively integrating social responsibility, ESR, into your organization. Here's why documentation matters. Customer Social Responsibility Policy. Develop a documented social responsibility policy. This policy should be a clear and concise statement outlining your organization's commitment to SR principles. It should also detail your approach to addressing the 7 core subjects of ISO 26000. This policy serves as the foundation for your SR efforts, providing a framework for decision-making and guiding your actions. Integrating SR into existing systems. Consider developing procedures or guidelines to integrate SR practices seamlessly into your existing management systems. This could involve incorporating SR considerations into existing processes for areas like procurement, product development, or marketing. Tracking progress and impact. Document your SR performance to effectively track progress and measure impact. This documentation could include data on key metrics related to your SR initiatives, such as community involvement hours, environmental impact reduction figures, or employee volunteer participation rates. Tracking this data allows you to monitor your progress and demonstrate the positive outcomes of your SR efforts. Transparency and stakeholder communication. Develop reports or presentations to communicate your SR activities to stakeholders. This could be in the form of a dedicated sustainability report or integrating SR highlights into existing communication channels. Clear documentation allows you to share your commitment to social responsibility with stakeholders, fostering trust and transparency. Remember, Don't get bogged down by excessive paperwork. Focus on strategically documenting key aspects of your SR journey to support implementation, monitoring, and communication. By establishing a well-defined documentation system, you can ensure your organization's SR efforts are well-coordinated, measurable, and transparent. ISO 26000 provides valuable guidance for organizations to become more socially responsible. Integrating SR practices can lead to significant benefits for the organization and society as a whole. By following ISO 26000 recommendations, organizations can contribute to a more sustainable future. ISO 26000 offers a valuable framework for organizations to navigate the path of social responsibility. By integrating its principles and recommendations, organizations can operate more responsibly. Stay connected with us for more upcoming informative content. Take care of yourself and surroundings.